Hey YouTube, coming to you today with a tobacco review. I haven't done one in quite a while, and this is actually my second take because the first time I had the phone uh, vertically instead of horizontally, and I know that's obnoxious when you're on YouTube. Anyways, take two, um, improved version. Today I'm going to be reviewing Peterson's Irish Whiskey. Why am I reviewing this tobacco? Well, basically because I think it's really underrated. I haven't seen all that many reviews of it on YouTube. I don't hear people talk about it much, and it deserves to be talked about. So I'm going to talk about it. And it's actually what I'm smoking right now. All right, let me give you guys a look of what the tobacco looks like in the tin. And as you can see there, it's mostly brown. A few dark browns, mostly medium shaded brown. And let me read to you the tin description. A traditional Irish ready rubbed blend tobacco from Africa, Brazil, India, and Italy, flavored slightly with Irish whiskey for a unique aroma. Alright, now, with that being said, I don't think the aroma is that unique, and I'm talking about the tin note. As soon as I popped open the tin, the first thing that I thought of when I smelled it was Sunset Breeze, and I guess what made me think of Sunset Breeze, and I was a little bit, turned off by the fact that it smelled so much like Sunset Breeze. I thought, great, it's going to be, really similar. And what I smell, it's kind of hard to pin down. It's just sort of like a butterscotchy, caramelly casing smell. I've smelled it with Sunset Breeze. I've smelled it with Stanwell's Melange. I think that's how you say it. Villager's Midday Blend. I've smelt it with all those. It's just sort of like a general aromatic casing smell. And when you smell the blend right out of the tin, it smells like it's going to be a lot more aromatic-y. But it's really not. Well, let me describe for you the burning qualities. The burning qualities are very good, very even burn, minimal moisture, and it is, I believe it is a Virginia blend. It doesn't explicitly say Virginia. It just mentions where all the leaves are from. It mentions those four countries. It's Africa, Brazil, Italy, India. And it doesn't say what kind of leaf it is, but I think it's Virginia. I'm not quite sure. You'd have to check tobacco reviews to double check that. But why do I think it's Virginia? Because it tastes like it. It's overwhelmingly tastes of Virginia. It burns great, doesn't burn too moist, burns a little hot because it is a Virginia, and it is cased. Well, I should say it has a tendency to burn hot. If you go about it with respect and puff slowly, you shouldn't have any problems. Now the taste, and for that let me light her up here. Kind of crazy. The first time I tried this blend, it was in a pipe that I designate for just aromatics. And I couldn't taste the whiskey at all. I thought, well, I was sort of, from the tin, I was expecting a much sweeter, more heavily cased taste. It wasn't there, though. In fact, I couldn't even hardly pick up the whiskey at all. The room note definitely smells of flavoring, caramel, whiskey, something, but it doesn't translate in the taste. I've since tried it in other pipes. The pipe that I'm smoking it in today is my Virginia pipe, and in this pipe, the whiskey aroma comes across a little bit more pronounced, but it's still so subtle. I would hardly, and I know Peterson sells this, they market it as an aromatic blend. I would hardly consider this an aromatic blend. I'd treat this as a straight Virginia because that's really what I taste. I taste good quality Virginias, very hay, grassy, mildly citrusy, just really good, really good. Similar to your Orlick golden sliced, just really good, top quality Virginia. Not much whiskey. Maybe if you're have more of a subtle, maybe if you're better at picking up the subtleties in a blend, you might taste the whiskey aroma a little more. But I still don't think it's going to be, you're not going to get a punch you in the face whiskey taste in it. That's just not where this blend shines. This blend works very well as a good, solid Virginia. And if you do buy it, which I recommend that you do buy it, especially if you're looking for a Virginia that you want to try, and that you're not afraid of maybe letting a little bit of whiskey fall into the taste, that natural taste of Virginias, I would definitely recommend this. And I don't know if I said it already, but I just haven't seen many reviews of this blend. Definitely not on YouTube. People don't really talk about it much. And I can see why. I can see it getting lost in the shuffle of Irish Flake, Old Dublin, Sunset Breeze, like I mentioned already, even Sherlock Holmes. I can see all of those getting much more attention than Irish whiskey. But I don't think it should necessarily be that way, because I think this is a really good blend that I don't think you'll be disappointed with. It's just good quality. What more can you ask? Not much, I don't think. So definitely give it a try if you're looking to get a new Virginia blend that you haven't tried. You're going to get good quality Virginias, and you may or may not taste a little bit of whiskey, but it's not going to be much at all. For the record, I just don't really taste it at all, really, regardless of which pipe I smoke this in. I think I get a little bit more in one pipe than with another pipe, but I just it's not on the forefront of my mind. Definitely not on the front of my palate when I'm smoking it. I just get good, solid Virginias. So go give it a try. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And that's all I got for you today. Have a good one.